It is Sunday, and all I want to do is take a nap, but I can't do that. We have 3 families coming over for dinner tonight. One family just moved here from Korea, and they're staying in a small hotel. So they're gonna come over. I can't talk, these girls are screaming.
Over here. I can't. Mom, I can't do it.
Hold on. I know, I'm trying to dress her. Hang on, let me. Hold on a minute. Okay, so we have 3 families coming over for dinner. Girls, okay, can you both of you stop talking for 1 moment? 1 minute. Once again, we have got some friends coming over for dinner. I'm gonna make a dessert. Now that Haley is off gluten, I found this stuff at Costco. Gluten-free flour. So we are going to try and make chocolate chip cookies that are gluten-free. They may taste wonderful. I know. And they may taste horrible. Friendly. Okay, off the counter. Into a chair. Help me. Help me. So we're making cookies. I have 2 helpers. All I want to go do is sleep right now. I'm so tired. Let's go. Here we go. Okay, so we need to put the butter in here. So you're going to get, it needs to be level. So you need more in there than that. No, you need more than there. It needs to be all the way to the top. Try not to get a clump. You need a little bit more. It's got to go all the way. Dig down deep like that. And then kind of shake it to get it all level. Now put all that in there. Good job. So we have butter and we have our sugar. Now we need to put the top on this. Now we need brown sugar. Where's the brown sugar?
Mine.
Okay. You each get to do 1 scoop of this, okay? All right, Brindley. Now you get that brown sugar. Dump it in. Wow.
I'll see.
Want to see in there? All right. Now we gotta mix it all together. Okay, so our cookies are made, and they actually look normal. I mean, I used the gluten-free mixture, the flour mixture. How is it? Does it taste different or does it taste okay? It tastes good?
Double good.
So she's saying it tastes double good. We'll see. I tasted the batter. I can tell it tastes a little different than your normal wheat flour, but it just tastes more like grainy, like it's more grainy almost, like, I don't know, we'll see. I'm making them for a bunch of kids, but I just want to make them so Haley can enjoy them too. But I think it'll be fine. It'll be just fine. Tell me what being expelled from school means. Come here. Mackenzie, come tell me what you told me in the car. Come here. Okay. So you're very smart. You were right in the car. I couldn't believe you knew what that word meant. So tell me what that word means. Please stop, girls. Tell me, Mackenzie, stop. Tell me what being expelled means.
I don't know.
Tell me what you told me in the car.
Well, it's really bad and that's why I know.
It's really, Mackenzie. So I have girls that are not cooperating this morning, but she told me, why? You know you're shy. That's what being shy means. You can tell I haven't vlogged in a while because she's being all shy.
Mom, I found
So we were tardy this morning. Ammon and Haley were tardy to school because it was my fault. Go put it in the rubbish can. Oh, you want more?
There's a line on the floor.
Here, I'm gonna pop that out and you get it. Good job. All right. So the kids were tardy this morning because me had to go to the store And Ammon did not like it. Like, he was not happy with me. He doesn't like to be late. And he gets that from me. Like, I am very, when it comes to being on time, that's like a pet peeve of mine. Like, if you are going to tell somebody you're going to be there at 10, then you should be there at like 9:50. That's just me. Now, my husband is opposite. If you tell him, if it has to do anything with work, he is on time. But if it has anything to do with church or anything else, he's not on time. He gets frustrated sometimes because I call him Tardy Luke. But I've also heard from his dad that Luke was very tardy in school, like in high school and stuff. So I think it's something that Luke has always, it's always been something that he's been working on, is tardy. Anyway, so the kids were tardy this morning, just by like 2 minutes. Haley really didn't care, because we all know Haley doesn't get in a hurry for anything. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about my day, what we have planned so far. I am getting my butt back in gear, and I'm going to start working out again. I have done lousy the past, I don't know. I did fantastic in the month of February. I did great. I worked out like 2 or 3 times a week. Now, for me, being a busy mom, that's actually really good. Hopefully one day I can work out every day, but 2 or 3 times a week is good for me. I did great in February. And then March got here and we had a bunch of company, and I don't think I worked out one time. No, April is here and I haven't worked out not one time because I've been so busy taking care of everybody. And I just feel like, as far as like a stress relief, like I need that. These girls are driving me nuts. If you can hear in the background, all you hear is squealing and crying. They are at a point where I feel like all they do is argue with each other. They love each other and they want to have fun together, but it's like they purposely do things to each other to make the other one scream or scream out loud. Do you hear that? And then they yell, "I'm fine. I'm not playing with you." That's what Brinley does. And then she storms off. And then Mackenzie goes, "I'm sorry." And then it's like a light switch. Brinley's like, "Okay, I'm playing again." So it's almost like they've incorporated screaming and squealing into their playtime. And it drives me crazy. I don't like it. It drives me nuts. And I know the neighbors probably can't stand it. Anyway, so today is Monday. Mackenzie is about to go to school, and I can't wait to take her to school. Do you hear that? That's all they're doing is yelling. But that's all we have planned today. I'm doing laundry today. I am washing all the sheets on the kids' beds. And what else? Laundry. I have to do towels, sheets, and I would like to work out. That's 3 things I want to get done today. And of course, the typical clean up the dishes 5 different times, because we're constantly dirtying up dishes all day. And I think that's all. If I can get those things done, I will feel like I will have a pretty productive day. And then shower at some point in the daytime. That would be nice. Hopefully that doesn't come at 10:30 tonight, which is what usually happens. Yeah, so happy Monday. Happy Monday. Okay, see, as I'm going back and I'm looking at footage, I'm realizing that I started by asking Haley or Mackenzie what a word meant. And the word was expelled. So when we were dropping the kids off, Ammon was really stressed out, saying, "Mom, I'm going to be tardy." And Mackenzie was like, "Oh, you're going to be tardy?" Like, oh, what did she say? I wish I had the camera in my purse, because I went to grab it out so I could film her, and I didn't have it. But she didn't use the word tardy. She used the word torted. You're going to be torted. And so then we started using the word torted. I'm like, "Ammon, I'm so sorry. You're going to be torted, but it's okay. Like, they just give you a piece of paper." And then after I dropped the kids off, Mackenzie told me, she goes, "Mom, are they going to be expelled?" And I was like, no, they're not going to be expelled. Do you know what that word means? She says, yeah. She goes, it's when you get kicked out of school. And I was like, where did you hear that word at? And she said, TV. And she was right. I was like, well, you're right. You would be kicked out of school if you're expelled. And I'm like, she goes, yeah, but that's, you get expelled if you do bad things at school. And so just out of curiosity, I asked her, I'm like, well, what bad things would you do? And she's like, well, if you bring a blow-up pool to school. No, not a blow-up pool. She goes, if you bring a slip and slide to school and the president slips on it and falls, you get expelled. So I was like, oh, you are right. Like, yeah, we don't want that to happen. So it's just so cute, like, to see her little perspective on the world and life. It's so cute. And she's really great. She's very smart. She's very, very observant. So, like, if adults are talking, she will listen. She won't interrupt. Well, actually, I'm sorry. She does interrupt, but she will listen if, like, adults are talking, and then, like, after the fact, like, hours later, she'll come back to me and she'll ask me questions about that conversation, and I'm like, were you listening? And sometimes it's things I probably don't want her to hear or to repeat, so I need to be more careful about what I say or what I'm talking about with others. But yeah, she's very smart. Like, she also likes to watch shows on TV that are they're kind of educational or very informative. She likes to watch those. But you know what I think it is? I think the fact that she's 5, she's almost, I don't think she's quite 5.5. She will be this summer. But she's not in kindergarten yet because she's just has one of those late birthdays. And I think right now she's at this age where she's like a sponge. Like, she will just soak up any sort of knowledge, and I really should, like, take more advantage of that. Like, sometimes I feel guilty that I haven't worked with her, like, educational type things as much as I should. You know, when I had Ammon and he was my first, I could sit down with him and play puzzles and read books, and I could do all these things and teach him his letters and sounds. And you know, I was just coming out of the classroom from being a teacher, and so I had all these ideas and stuff. And looking back, like, I feel so guilty because, like, I feel like I've wasted not wasted time, but I feel like I could have been using all this time to do so much more with Mackenzie, like simple things, like more arts and crafts activities at home, or more educational type things with her. And I can't get that time back, you know. But I know that I can't beat myself up over that because I know I have 4 kids, and I'm trying to run a house right now with not a lot of help, and you know, I do a lot of stuff with church, and the kids have homework, and I have to prepare food, and I have to do laundry, and I have to clean house, and I have to referee arguments and take the kids to their extracurricular activities. And so anyway, I can't stop and think about it too much, because I feel guilty. I feel like I should have done some more stuff with her, but it's gonna be different. I feel like next year I'll have more time because I'll have just McBrinley at home. Like, hey, come here for a minute. Show me your glove. Wow, let me see your glove. I like it. Are you gonna wear that to school today? If the teacher lets you. Hey, no, there's 2 balloons. She gets one and you get one.
Leave the yellow one in mine. Here, have the red one. I'll get the yellow. That's my super second move.
Hey.
That's my cat.
That's your kitty cat?
Yeah, that's my cat. This is
Oh.
my cat.
Hey, you got...
My name is Sunshine.
Sunshine?
Yes. My name is Winter. My name is Cherry Blossom. Her name is Lemon. Actually.
Cherry Blossom and Lemon.
Sunshine.
That's Sunshine?
Yeah.
Okay.